All right, guys, big update today. The Georgia Senate runoff elections are finally behind us, and we're on the path of getting the $2,000 stimulus checks. Now, I know that at the time of this recording, only Senator Warnock won, and Senator Ossoff is leading with about 98% reporting, but barring any huge surprise or blocking from Republicans, it's safe to say that Democrats will control the Senate, the House, and the White House. Again, waiting for certifications, and today is a big day for the presidential election certification. But I'm not going through all that political stuff here on this channel. I'm not taking sides, and either way all this ends up, I'll still report the news that you want to know about the stimulus checks and the stimulus packages and other financial news. Obviously, if you're a Democrat, you're very happy this morning, and if you are a Republican, you're not so happy. But I love you both, and thank you all for watching my videos. Now, I'll go through this video assuming the Democrats have control of the House, the Senate, and the White House, and if anything changes, we'll address it then. Senator Chuck Schumer had a press conference this morning already, and one of his first few words that he said was getting the $2,000 checks out. It's high on the priority list. I'll get to that in a minute, but I want to show you what some other Democrats are saying about $2,000. Ro Khanna, I'm sure you remember him, who wrote a proposal for $2,000 monthly stimulus, tweeted saying, "Thank you activists and grassroots organizations. Thank you Stacey Abrams. Now we must deliver $15 minimum wage, Medicare expansion, $2,000 monthly checks, student loan forgiveness, free college, real start on Green New Deal, end to Afghan and Yemen war, $2 trillion infrastructure bill, tax millionaires on capital gains." That's a lot that he put out there, but he did mention the $2,000 monthly stimulus. I don't think that will happen, but I really think now it's almost guaranteed that we'll get at least one $2,000 check. The question is whether it will be a whole other $2,000 on top of the $600 that is already sent out, or will it be just passing the amendment, the Cash Act, which adds $1,400 to the $600 to make it a total of $2,000. We don't have the details on that yet, but there will be a third stimulus check. The $1,200 was the first, $600 is the second, and the third stimulus check will be either $1,400 or $2,000. Now let's see what Senator Chuck Schumer said this morning.
You want me to shut it off, Wayne? It's a cell phone. So as I said, we sure didn't take the most direct path to be here, but we are now here. Here we are. And it feels like a brand new day. For the first time in 6 years, Democrats will operate a majority in the United States Senate. And that will be very good for the American people. America is experiencing one of the greatest crises we have ever had in our history. And the Senate Democratic majority is committed to delivering the bold change and help that Americans need and demand. Senate Democrats know America is hurting. Help is on the way. And we have 2 new senators coming to help. One of the first things that I want to do when our new senators are seated is deliver the $2,000 checks to the American families. Senators Raphael Warnock and Jon Ossoff ran first-rate campaigns. They will be outstanding senators for Georgia. When Raphael Warnock was born, both of Georgia's senators were segregationists. Yesterday, Georgia just elected its first African-American to the United States Senate in its history. And Jon Ossoff has been on the ground, working it for years. He was never daunted, persistent, never gave up. I'm so proud of both their campaigns and so excited to welcome them to the United States Senate. Couldn't come at a better moment. Now, I've already spoken to President Biden this morning, and I pledged to him that as Majority Leader, President Biden and Vice President-elect Harris will have a partner in me and my caucus who is ready, willing, and able to help achieve a forward-looking agenda and deliver bold change to the American people. For too long, much-needed help has been stalled or diluted by a Republican-led Senate and President Trump. That will change with a Democratic Senate, a Democratic House, and a Democratic president.
Yes, thank you, Senator. You're making it sound like the $2,000 checks will be your first major piece of legislation. Will it be limited to just the checks?
I'm not going to get into either prioritizing or details. I said what I said about the checks. It's one of the first things we want to do once our new senators are seated. They campaigned on it.
And the question about the $2,000 check is, are you envisioning a larger package, or is that standalone?
I'm not going to, as I told you, it's one of the first things we want to do. Our Georgia senators campaigned on it. Our caucus is strongly for it. We think the American people need it.
So he said that the $2,000 will be one of the first things he wants to do when the two new senators are seated. Again, when he was asked twice about the $2,000 checks, he didn't give an exact timeline or anything like that, but he did say that he wants to do it, and it's one of the things that the new senators campaigned on, so we'll see what happens with that. And we also have to remember that the Democrats barely have control of the Senate. It's 50-50 now in the Senate, and Democrats will need Kamala Harris to be the tiebreaker, giving them 51 votes to 50 Republican votes if Republicans all vote the same way. But you still need 60 votes to pass certain things. But there's also plenty of things that can pass with just 51 votes, like confirming judges, Supreme Court justices, cabinet members, and some budget bills. This is the critical one because they can attach many things to those budget bills, like a third stimulus check. So it will be interesting to see how they're going to negotiate moving forward and how it will be brought up for a vote. We know that many Republicans support the $2,000 checks. The problem was Mitch McConnell blocked it from even making it to the floor for a vote. But Chuck Schumer now has the power to bring whatever he wants for a vote. We'll probably have to wait until at least January 20th for a bill to make it to the House or the Senate. So I'd say sometime between the inauguration day and the end of the month is when we will really see all the bills and proposals coming through. But it's safe to say that the $2,000 will eventually happen, whether it's the full $2,000 or the $1,400 top off, because all Democrats promised that they do it if they have control. Nancy Pelosi already passed it in the House. The new senators campaigned on it. Chuck Schumer said it today. And Joe Biden said it when he campaigned in Georgia 2 days ago. So there you have it. Is the $2,000 stimulus checks pretty much guaranteed at this point, given that Democrats have all control in government? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below about all of this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you all. Please hit the like button on the video, share this video with your friends and family, and subscribe if you haven't already, and click that notifications bell to be notified whenever I publish new videos and new content for you. Also, make sure to check the link in the description for the Yada savings account. It's a new savings account that is FDIC insured but gives you interest with a lottery system. If you use the link below, you'll get 100 tickets when you deposit as little as $25 for a chance to win up to $10 million. Then you'll get a weekly ticket for every $25 that you deposit. I think this is the future of banking, as it encourages savings to earn more chances at winning a large prize. Also, don't forget to get your free stocks from Webull, potentially worth up to $1,600 when you deposit only $100, which is just like cash. You can take it out anytime you feel like it. All the links are in the description below. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.